to pay off a massive debt worth crores. This man has to walk across a thin beam suspended high above the ground and reach the other side. But how did his situation get this bad? Let's find out in today's story. The story begins with a poor guy named KG. He buys lottery tickets every day, but always loses. He works a useless job and constantly curses his life. He also hates rich people because, according to him, they dodge taxes. One day, in anger, he kicks a Mercedes. The car belongs to a girl named Rinku. She orders her bodyguards to grab him and bring him to her office. Years ago, one of KG's friends had taken a loan from Rinku's company, and KG had signed as guarantor. Now that the friend has run away without paying, KG has to repay the entire amount, which has now reached 20 lakh yen. There's no way he can earn that much, so Rinku offers him a deal. A gambling competition is about to happen where people with debts like him will participate. If he wins, his debt will be cleared. KG reaches the game arena where many desperate people have come to try their luck. A man named Yuki explains the rules. Each player gets 3 stars worth 10 lakh yen each and 12 cards. The game is basically rock, paper, scissors. Every time you win a round, you take 1 star from your opponent. To win the game, you must survive 30 minutes, use all 12 cards, and still have your 3 stars. As soon as Yuki leaves, everyone starts finding opponents. A guy named Fune comes to KG with a plan. They can team up and play the same cards so neither loses. KG agrees. They start playing throwing rock against rock, scissors against scissors, so no one loses. But in the end, Fune betrays KG by playing a winning card. Now KG is left with just 1 card. Furious, he beats Fune, and blood splashes onto his card. Guards separate them, but Fune reveals that KG now only has a scissors card left. In revenge, KG exposes Fune's card too. Chaos spreads among the players. With only 10 minutes left, Fune suggests they reshuffle all cards and redistribute them. Everyone agrees. But KG has a plan. He secretly marks cards with blood and tricks another player, Ishita, into helping him. He challenges Fune, asking for 3 stars if he wins. Fune is confident because he recognizes the blood mark. But KG had already switched the cards earlier. In the end, both KG and Ishita end up with 3 stars and call it a draw. But suddenly Ishita realizes he still had 1 card left. However, time runs out. Guards take him away. Since KG promised to stand by him, he goes along too. They are taken underground to build a billionaire named Yudu's palace. Workers are forced to work non-stop with terrible food. Microchips are implanted in their bodies so they can't escape, and they're paid very little. KG earns just 270 a day. Despite this, KG tries saving money to repay his debt. But soon alcohol and good food are introduced. Tempted, he wastes all his savings. Most workers fall into the same trap and remain slaves for years. One day, Ishita gets injured during an earthquake. KG takes him for treatment, but finds out even medical care costs money. He realizes no matter how much he saves, he'll never be free. A doctor tells him there's one way out. A deadly game called the Brave Man Road Game. Win and you're free. Lose and you die. A few days later, players are taken blindfolded to a rooftop. The challenge: cross to another building using thin electric wires carrying high voltage. Each player gets a ticket worth 1 crore yen. Survive the crossing and you win. This deadly game is entertainment for rich elites. At first, everyone is terrified. KG steps up to boost morale. Players start walking carefully on the wires. KG almost slips but manages to balance. Then lightning strikes. One player falls and dies instantly. One by one, people keep falling. Soon only KG, Sahara, and Ishita remain. The rich audience cheers like it's a football match. Seeing this, Rinku gets angry. Due to heavy rain, Ishita loses courage. He gives his ticket to KG and asks him to deliver the money to his daughter if he survives, then jumps to his death. KG is heartbroken. Finally, KG and Sahara reach the end. But something feels off. When Sahara opens the door, he gets pushed and almost falls, but manages to hang on and survive. He becomes the first winner. When KG asks for his prize, Yuki reveals the truth. Ishita's money is gone because he died, and after deducting KG's debt, he's left with just $7,000. Enraged, KG attacks Yuki but is stopped. Impressed by his spirit, they give him one final chance, a card game called E-Card. The game, both players get 5 cards, citizens, 1 king, and 1 slave. Rules: citizen versus citizen equal draw. Citizen beats slave, slave beats king. KG chooses the slave role. The game is broadcast underground. KG loses initially because Yuki reads his moves easily. Turns out, a chip in KG's body lets Yuki track his heartbeat through his watch, revealing when he's bluffing. KG is about to lose everything, but then he comes up with a plan. He borrows money from Rinku and returns for one final match. This time, he intentionally keeps his heartbeat high by inflicting pain on himself, confusing Yuki's readings. He also fakes card swaps and uses blood marks to mislead him. Yuki overthinks and makes the wrong move. KG outsmarts him and wins. Yuki is defeated and sent underground as a laborer. Next day, KG and Rinku celebrate and split the prize. But suddenly, KG collapses. Rinku had drugged his drink and runs away with the money. She reveals she had been placing bets on players all along. After all deductions, KG is left with just $4,000. In the end, Ishita's daughter receives the money and her father's ticket from an anonymous sender. KG may have nothing left, but at least he has his freedom. If you liked the video, hit like, subscribe, and see you in the next one.